Ready?
I'm ready.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Rover, wanderer, nomad, vagabond, call me what you will, as long as it's not a... Anyway, here we are for another episode of Is It... That was a short one. Yeah,
I'm going to have to deal with that in the edit. That's going to be hard.
I think you should put a delay on the...
I do every time, Dan. Thanks for noticing.
Well, I know. I'm more interested in the process rather than the final product.
I don't know. Talent comes in, talent leaves, never looks back.
What are we looking at today?
Today, Dan, this is another one suggested from the comments. This is the HIM DSP Sub Ninja.
Good. Another snappy title there.
Another snappy title there, yep.
So is HIM an acronym, or is it HIM?
It could be.
Obviously, DSP is digital signal processing.
Could be.
Sub is obviously something to do with sub bass.
Or it could be don't suck. I don't know. Who knows? What?
Don't suck. Actually, I won't say that.
The children are back. Anyway, I was shocked to find out upon downloading this demo that it's a scope. It doesn't do anything, doesn't make any sound, or doesn't process any sound.
Okay.
What it does is it's basically a scope, and these top and bottom sections are scopes that you have control of. The top one you set up with a frequency that you would like it to show everything below. So I think on this demo I set it 70 hertz. I want to see everything below 70 hertz. And then you can set a warning frequency. So I think I set my warning frequency to 40 hertz. So anything that's below 40 hertz gets a little green marker on it, and it only shows everything below 70 hertz. So this is the full spectrum down the bottom. Yeah. And this is the sub only.
Okay.
And what it allows you to do is see the sub in relation to... So look at the transient. So that's when a kick is hitting there. Yeah. This is the bass. Right. So you can see that it's slightly behind the transient.
Yeah, well, the attack, obviously, on a kick is a...
Which lets you decide whether that's something that you want to tighten or move. That's it. That's what it does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you get a demo? You've really got to start picking plugins we can talk about, Sean.
Well, we can talk about this. Yes, you get a full 14 days. So look, what this might be useful for, possibly, is that if you are having issues with your low end and you think it sounds a bit cluttered down there and maybe the kick and the bass aren't sitting well together, in today's music, Dan, they use a lot of 808s. Which are playing the bass line.
This is my.
Yeah, but you use it as a drum. People use it as a bass tone now, very much. It's completely separate to drums. Yeah. And it's like all the bass is just an 808 tone pitched. And quite a lot of the mixes I get sent, that is not lined up with a kick. And it's weird.
But it's not a stupidity fucking monitor, is it?
It kind of is.
Well then.
Yeah. Look. I'll be honest, I can do without this. I've got a spectrum analyzer which I understand. Yeah. So I solo my kick and my bass and I can see it. Yeah. I can see it if it's late.
So just to reassure your ears what you can already hear. Yeah.
But sometimes it's like you say, it's supposed to be late.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the bit that comes after. But I guess where it could come in handy, in situations where you think, why is my compressor...
I wasn't saying it's late, it's just the attack.
Yeah, it's right.
On
it's
a
not
drum.
Late. Yeah. No, it's not late at all. I think this might be the issue with this. It might convince people that basses are running late. They're not.
Stupid people.
But I think it's quite interesting that to be able to see frequencies that you didn't know were there. But again, you can see that on a spectrum analyzer. So,
maybe there's something, clever that... Maybe this is some clever shit that it's doing that we don't know about. It's monitoring that we don't...
No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's not.
I'm pretty sure it's not that clever.
I can't see...
It's just separating out. You set the frequency of where this starts monitoring.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Yeah, I know. That's all it does.
Okay, you're going to tell me now that it's not free and you've got to pay for it as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
In what realm would you say, what I want to do is to be able to split out to two bands
Yeah.
and be able to see the difference in the transients between those. In what fucking planet
We've triggered Danny. Yeah.
would you think that you might want to go and look for something that does this?
Do you know what? It might just be, what plugin could I invent that hasn't been invented yet? It might just be as simple as that.
Yeah. Well, we've
Someone's texting you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's $29.99,
okay.
which is cheap for a plugin, I guess, but
Yeah.
not if you don't need it.
No,
No.
you get a couple of
Pies.
for that.
You can't say that. You know as well as I do that would be a very bad idea, especially for a man of your age.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No. And we don't spend 30 quid on terrible plugins either. So, Sean,
Yes.
is the...
I've thrown it away so you can't see what it's called. It's
Well,
the
yeah.
HIM DSP Sub Ninja.
I think they spent more time coming up with a bloody name than they did designing the plugin. The HIM DSP Sub Ninja shit.
Is it shit? Yeah, I just think it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Learn to read a spectrum analyzer.
This isn't called Is It Unnecessary?
No, yes, it's a bit shit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could see, or I can foresee that this might cause some conversation in the comments. There must be something about this that people go, oh no, that's completely useful for this.
It's learn to read a spectrum analyzer. That's literally what they do. You can see all the different frequencies already.
Yeah.
I don't really get it.
Yeah.
It makes it slightly easier, I guess, to see the transient of it, but it's still, solo those parts.
Yeah. Excellent stuff. Okay, but before you go and spend 30 quid on a useless plugin, please like the video.
That would be very handy. And also subscribe to the channel, and you can now become a channel member and see videos once they're uploaded, but before they're actually out.
Studio Life 101 on Instagram. We've got a Patreon and a merch stand, and all the links are just down below the video. So until next time, sayonara.
Adios.